Sin and Punishment, Successor of the Earth. Okay, viewers, today I'm going to start the first part of, I guess, a playthrough of Sin and Punishment for, well, this is going to be the Wii, like, console version of it, but basically, it was released in 2000 on Nintendo 64, and later on, eventually, it got a release here in the US for the Wii Virtual Console, and it was English dubbed and with Japanese subtitles. And I remember it was like really highly rated. I'm like, okay, and it was import. It even has like a Japanese symbol on it for the flag. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I bought it, not really knowing what it was. To date, I have to say this is probably the best rail shooter that was ever created, and I'm not even saying that lightly. I really mean that. The only rail shooter that beats this is its sequel. That's about it. This game was amazing. The depth and the level of difficulty that this game has, I'm surprised it even came out on a Nintendo console. You would expect something this amazing to be maybe on a Sony, maybe not Xbox, but probably a Sony. I'm gonna read like the generic plot, which is really just out there, but just hang on and see if we can get this together. So I'm gonna just read this off the internet. Mankind's prosperity has led to a vast population increase and serious food shortages. In an attempt to solve the food shortage problem, scientists create a new species of food and place and herd them in North Japan. In time, the creatures mutate and attack people. These are called ruffians. An international peacekeeping organization called the Armed Volunteers tries to stop the creatures, the ruffians, now referred to as ruffians, but they also oppose the Japanese. Another group referring to themselves as a savior group and led by a mysterious woman named Achi, that's very important, rises up to defend Japan against the ruffians and the Armed Volunteers. The game begins in Tokyo with Achi, Iron, and Saki, the other two main protagonists, embarking on a mission to steal an armed volunteer transport. After fighting through waves of volunteer troops, they gain a transport on top of a building, but as they do, they are attacked by ruffians. After fending them off, Saki is attacked by a crazy woman called Kachuwa. We're going to stop there because that's going way further into the story. So all you need to know is the world's screwed, everyone's starving, it's like a post-apocalyptic world. Scientists tried to make this new food source. It backfired on them. They became mutated fucks, and now they're killing everyone. An armed force group came to stop the ruffians, but now they're opposing the Japanese, where the ruffians were created. And another force is fighting them and fighting the ruffians. So it's all chaos and shit. And that's just the basic of the plot. Okay, that didn't seem that difficult, but as you play, it gets more complex than that, and the level of depth of the story is just amazing. I think for a Nintendo 64 game, even now in today's standards, it was, wow, I applaud them for, just wow. And you could tell by playing this game or watching me play it, you'll see how this game has got such a cult following, because it's like, I don't think anything other than you would ever see anywhere else. And that's the generic storyline, but it's going to get a lot more difficult to follow, so I'm probably going to have to help you understand what the hell is happening. But other than that, that's the basics of the story. So, yeah.
Achi! Achi! Hurry! Ava's Achi!
Are these the rebels?
One group of them, sir. They have no strength to resist any longer.
But the leaders are still alive. There's no time now. Join the troops intercepting the ruffians.
Joshua, listen. A ruffian swarm is approaching your position. I've also confirmed Radon's location.
Didn't I tell you? Make me the bait, and Radon will come to feast. Radon is jealous of me. I took you for myself.
I have chosen you.
Michiko's group. They've all been killed.
Achi? Did you see them? Cold-blooded killers. Even if we steal the damn transport, it won't mean anything if there's no one to ride in it.
Relax, Iron. Wake Saki. You've put their faith in us. We must try to help the others.
That's only if the soldiers hit the ruffians like we expected.
Not expected. As I predicted. Now we'll have a good window. Soon, it will all begin.
Give me positions!